Hi, today I wanted to chat about beginner's mind, and this is something that I first started to really come into consciousness with when I was doing my yoga teacher training. I'd heard about it before, even with just practicing yoga, but I really started taking it in when I started doing my teacher training a few years ago. So beginner's mind means basically approaching everything for the first time as if you are a newcomer, open-minded, without assumption, very aware to everything in the present, right? So for me, actually, doing my teacher training after I'd already been practicing yoga for like 8 years, I had to really flex this muscle because a part of me almost wanted to jump to what I already knew about yoga, right? Like what I already knew about my physical practice and the philosophy and everything. And I just had to take a step back and be like, let me dissolve the ego, the part of me that wants to think that I'm more qualified or less qualified to be like relearning this stuff. And even more like comparison comes up normally with peers, and I just had to like set that aside when we're talking about like how long we've been practicing or a specific topic that maybe I'm passionate about. So that was like a huge learning curve for me. But yeah, that is just even related to yoga. I think this is something that we should take into our life, period. Like, beginner's mind is not about starting over every time and not like learning lessons and taking them with us. It's more about being so open to learning those new lessons and knowing that we don't have it perfect, that somehow that's how we keep accelerating, right? So it's basically just not thinking that you know everything, because whenever we think that we know everything or our ego is involved in a way that we're like resisting learning something from something, like, okay, that didn't make much sense. But for example, say that I'm going to go to a therapist and I'm like, I already know everything that I struggle with, right? Like, I've already done a lot of work on myself. This person can't help me. But I'm going to go see what happens. But like, truly, I don't believe that this person can help me because I think I already kind of know everything. That attitude is only going to reflect back onto me, and I'm going to have so much resistance that I don't learn something new, right? Because it doesn't resonate with me, and I don't allow it to penetrate the wall that I have built up of already knowing everything. So instead, if I come with the attitude of beginner's mind, which is like, okay, I've done a lot of self-work, a lot of self-help, but I'm a beginner in working with this person, or I'm a beginner in working with this specific thing. And so that can definitely like shift things for me, right? And that way I'm much more open and I'm much more able to learn and grow. So I don't know, with the beginner's mind, that is something that I have to remind myself every day. It also really allows me to be more present with my everyday. Like, it shifts things for me, and I'm a lot more aware to the sensations in my body and everything, instead of just kind of being on autopilot. And yeah, it's really helpful. I don't know if you can see my nephew. He's right there. He's peeping. We have a little guest on today's video. Do you want to say hi? I think he's hiding now, but anyway, thanks for watching today, and yeah, talk in a little bit.